Hi, welcome to the third part of my series of videos on how to look into the night sky. In our first program, we talked about the idea of constellations, and we showed you how to find the Southern Cross and what the people in ancient time would have interpreted the night sky. And in the second part of the video, I explained how to use stellarium to see the relative motion of planets moving amongst the stars. The word planet itself that we've seen is actually the Greek word for wandering stars. Well, those two videos really talk about an earthbound service, like all of us are earthbound service. Unfortunately, I couldn't possibly afford the price of flying you to space. So we're going to have to find another way of seeing what those objects are if we were on a spaceship flying above the Earth. Here we are going to demonstrate this through a program called Celestia. Okay, when you start Celestia, it would eventually stop on a spaceship probably about 10,000 kilometers above the Earth. So at the moment we can see that the sun is shining on the Atlantic with Africa and South America, showing a bit of the Greenland, England and Europe. The reason why that's the case is that right now it's about 10 p.m. Australian Eastern Time. So Australia is on the other side of the Earth and at night. It's curious to know that Celestia is quite correct, because if you have been up tonight on the 4th of June, you would have seen that the moon is possibly a quarter moon, hence the moon is visible here. And the reason why we see the moon is because the moon itself is actually reflecting the light from the sun. Celestia does have a demonstration mode, which I'm about to start. So let's go into the demonstration mode. So here we are flying at 12,500 kilometers above the Earth. We turn on the clouds, and the Earth looks much more familiar. Next we travel to the moon, the dark side of the moon, and we see the Earth looking back in the Earth and the moon. Go off to the sun, this distance we can see the dark sunspots appearing on the sun's surface. We zoom out from the sun, and as we speed up time, we can see the inner orbit of the inner planets. There's Mercury, Venus, the orbit of the Earth, and the orbit of Mars. In the other video I mentioned the planet Saturn. This is what planet Saturn looks like up close. One of the most famous things about Saturn is its rings. Saturn is actually a gaseous planet surrounded by more than 20 moons. Here we are looking at Minimus, which is one of Saturn's moons. If you look back, this is the sun. At this distance, the sun only appears as a spot, unlike where we see the sun from our own planet, the Earth. This is what a polar star looked like from Saturn. And just like stellarium, so you can turn on constellation lines in Celestia. Here's the Southern Cross, Gemini, and back to the polar star. Last night, in the other video, I talked about the constellation Scorpius. In the middle of Scorpius is a star called Antares. It's a red giant. In this simulation, we have traveled to Antares, but we're standing 10 times further from the distance that we do at the Sun, and yet it still looks the same size. If we zoom out of our own galaxy, the Milky Way, this is what it would look like. Notice the little companion galaxies on one side of the Milky Way. It's time to get back to Earth. Come back into the galaxy. Walk towards our own Earth. By the way, ISS stands for International Space Station and Hubble Telescope. Thank you for watching this demonstration of Celestia. If you have any further questions, I'll try to explain